How y'all doing on Saturday, April 5th? Had to look at my other phone to remember the date. It's kind of been a wild day at the ACR household, and I figure hop on here, check in with y'all real quick, and not too long, like 30 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. I know I keep saying that, but there's a reason. Cajun, what's up, brother? How'd that brisket turn out, man? How'd that brisket turn out? You gonna try to kick in the door there, dog? Harry, you trying to come in? Brisket looked amazing. Grace, welcome. Good and tender, like all brisket should be. Oh, my dog's just kicked in the door like the police. It was actually Harry this time. You can go up there, get up there and jump. Welcome to the impromptu live here. We got Stella creeping in the doorway. You gonna come in? I got Harry dancing around. He got up here on the bed. Gonna do just a quick video right now for live. I just got that picture, Cajun, look good. Of course, we're gonna have a cocktail because that's how my day's kind of gone. Little local favorite here, Randall from Randall's Little Adventures. We got Karbach, Crawford Bock. Just an easygoing Bock beer. Nothing too crazy. Wanted to actually have a little bit of direction on this live tonight, sort of. We'll see. Look at that pour. Look at that head. Oh yeah. Mighty fine right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So I know Cajun's in our area. I know Randall's kind of in our area. This weather just sucks today. It's terrible. Think up Randall's way. It's been raining all day. You don't keep it simple with a Michelob. I do not. Go big or go home. It has just been garbage weather. It's been raining all day. I've lost power a couple times. I got the lake out here, the west end of the lake in my backyard. Oh my God, my eyes are killing. The temperature's dropped. Angry Orchard. Is that like a cider or something? I've heard of it. I don't think I've drank it though. So cheers. So far today we've had 3 of the 4. Pilgrim, welcome. Cheers everyone. Little Crawford Bock. Oh God, I forgot how good that was. Man, that beer's good. It's just a good beer. I don't know, Randall, if you had that one yet. Have you had some Crawford Bock? It's delicious. It is delicious. All the good folks in here. So there's a couple missions with today's live. Very impromptu, as Andrew does. But in 1 hour and 5 minutes, Randall at Randall's Little Adventures has another premiere. This has kind of been his thing on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. He's got, yeah, I'll get you some, Randall. But yeah, Randall has a premiere this evening at 7 p.m. He's done this the last couple weeks. They've been great. Great videos. Would love to see some more folks in the chat. This one ought to be pretty interesting. Hop onto his channel there. Take a look. You should be able to just touch his name right there. Take a look. If you haven't subbed to Randall, you absolutely need to. And hop on that live. The other thing I was going to do, besides have a cocktail and talk up my buddy Randall, was kind of a follow up on today's video. So I talked a little bit about the video yesterday, and then I posted the video today later than expected because sometimes chores happen, right? It's been kind of a challenging day, to be honest with you. But we did this video on a urban suburban patrol bag, right? And I've got it right here. Did a video on this bag. It's a pretty herky sling bag, but I like it. Put links in the description of that video for anyone interested in that bag. But what I kind of wanted to point out is Randall brought up life is always in the way of having fun. That's a fact, Pilgrim. Randall pointed out in the comments, so I used a sling just for, because I had it, and it just, a lot of people wearing different things, and he made the point that a backpack's not out of the norm. And he's right, like it's one of those, like I see people walking around all the time with backpacks, whether it's the suburbs, whether it's downtown Houston, whatever. So if a sling isn't your thing, you can absolutely do a backpack. I was trying to dig it out, but it was chock full of shit. I've got an old JanSport in my closet-o stuff over here. Do y'all remember those? Just kind of just a nylon, simple backpack. I've had that. Oh shit! Don't get me dating myself here. I've probably had that since high school. Yeah, it's been a minute. Still runs like a top. It's just a simple backpack that just works, and it works great for like the gray man, right? So, oh, Randall's got the one with the leather bottom. That's old school right there. So yeah, mine's just straight nylon. So I wanted to just kind of talk, like I have this backpack here, and as you can see, just kind of pulling it up, it is bigger than the sling, but not by much. And yeah, it does have all the MOLLE and stuff on there, so it is a little more tactical. But this absolutely works, and what I like is it's so narrow. It sits on your back, and I'm already, I don't need to be any wider than I already am. So I like the fact that it just it sits and it's kind of inside my shoulders, and it doesn't really bulk me out. But I guarantee everything I have in that sling will fit in that backpack and then some. You probably put the kitchen sink in there. But circling back, tactical, circling back to slings, these little ones. This is I don't even know where I got this one. Travatac. This is like you find these on Amazon all day long. Not super big, kind of has a semi-padded shoulder. It also has the shoulder strap here, but what's cool about these is if you want, like, you can wear it crossbody in front of you, which for these size, they're actually pretty comfortable to wear in front of you. Hey, TMT, good to see you. We're just kind of doing a follow-up on my video I posted today about the urban patrol packs and some different options. But what's nice about this is you can probably still fit about damn near everything I had in that larger sling bag in here. Maybe not the big ass Nalgene, but you could put a regular bottle of water in here or two. Some other writing utensils and equipment, whatever you deem necessary for doing your patrol. If you off-body carry, it does have that little compartment in the back where you can put a holster in there. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of off-body carry, personally. Say carry on your body. That's for women too. All right. I know Grace is in the chat here. You got to be carrying on your person. If you have backups in bags or something, that's fine. But you should always carry on your person. So something like this, all right, that works really well for for an option for a patrol pack. And I got this other thing here. This is by 511, and this is just a little chest pack that I've had this I don't know, like a year or two. I actually did a review on this when I first got it. It was not a very nice review. I was not. Hey, Ohio Patriot, welcome. Thanks for popping in. We are just discussing the urban patrol video I did, just some other options for bags. Also enjoying a little Crawford Bock this evening. It's delicious. The weather is horrible. I was hoping to barbecue some chicken today, and I still might. This weather's supposed to pass in, like, I don't know, an hour. I might still do it. That's awesome, Cajun. That's badass. Kind of mixed on the off-body carry. I get a grace. I'll tell you, it's challenging for women, because like our clothing is different, right? You know, women's clothing is more form-fitting. Like it's always kind of been that way. That, you know, because of fashion and stuff like that. But finding ways to still do it, you know, a whole is a whole. Interesting. Okay. Otto, not sure what you're talking about there, but let's talk about just putting holes in folks. But you know, it's just challenging. It's more challenging for women. So a little tip of the hat to Grace and all other ladies out there that are carrying and doing what they're supposed to. Jacob 2A, welcome. Thank you for popping in. And again, when you take packs like this, so this is the 511 one. That's what I was getting ready to say. I did a review on this when I first got it, and I loved everything about this pack except the adjustability. And what I was getting at is that, if you can see, I got all these damn straps overhauled. All right, and I couldn't. I could barely get in this thing, right? Like, I could get in it, and it was like it was like screaming. If I started moving or doing anything, like, it was tight. Now, I've lost weight, and I've gotten a little bit smaller, and so it fits a little bit better. But that's my only complaint to 511 is, like, don't make stuff for folks, you know, realistic sizes. Like, there's people that are my size or bigger that would love some of this stuff. You just want it to fit, right? So, Glory, welcome, brother. So that being said, I will do a follow-up review on this chest pack because, damn, it's really nice. Like, the other night, ran an errand. Like, it was one of those, like, I'd already showered. I was already ready for bed and need to go grab something. And so I was wearing, like, gym shorts, right? And I'm a big believer. I carry everywhere I go, okay? Like, it's one of those, like, a lot of people are sometimey. I got some friends that are sometimey. But from the moment I wake up until I go to bed, I'm carrying, okay? So here I am. I'm getting ready to go out because you never know where shit's going to happen, right? You just don't know. And I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it. And so I just threw this on. Because, again, you're wearing knit shorts or whatever, like jogging shorts. You're not carrying a Glock 19 in that, right? It's just not happening. So with this, couple cool things. It has this pull tab for the quick access right there. So you just pull that, and it gets you this little Velcro panel here. You can put your holster in there. Personally, I just leave the gun in there. I should get a simple Velcro holster, but I just leave the gun in there because that's the only thing that's in that pocket. I can zip it back up, and then I've got this little pocket right here across the top that, again, has more storage. I'm a 2-phone person, so I got to carry 2 damn phones. Really enjoy the fact your face stretches. Interesting. Okay. Haven't heard that one before. But what's nice about this is the different storage in here, right? So I can fit my phone, I can fit my wallet, all that other stuff in there. And then it has this kind of elasticy front one, so I can also put my second bat phone in here. But what I'm getting at is for that urban patrol video, you could absolutely make this work. The appreciate that, Glory. It's a nice option. And we were just talking about off-body carry. I know Grace was talking about that. This would be the only exception, and quite frankly, because it's on me and I'm wearing it, I don't really consider that off body. It's on my person now. However, if I've got a bag that can easily be removed or something, not necessarily a fan. So, higher pair. One of the stretchy holsters. Oh, that's pretty okay. That's another option. Or they got like the belly bands and stuff like that people can do. Again, kind of circling back to what Randall had said in the comments on my video, it's not uncommon for people to have bags, right? So when you're out there doing these patrols, whether it's rural or urban or suburban or whatever, have some stuff with you. Again, maybe I know Pilgrim threw in there some medical. He's talking about that. Maybe spare mags, some water. Again, it's hot here in Texas. It's always hot, so it's it just makes sense. It just makes sense to have some extra stuff with you. Maybe you can do this without anything. Maybe you don't need any auxiliary gear. You can just do it with what's on your person. That's probably fine. But if you're into carrying gear and you want to have that extra stuff on you, like a lot of us that do in the prepared mindset, it's good to just have the extra. I'd rather have it and not need it. Yep, Pew Extra Mag Light, water. Exactly. All that bag does is support what I'm already carrying. That's it. Because I've already got a light on me. Now, what would be cool, like following up on TMT, if I want to take a bigger light, something that little more throw to it, this really isn't a great pocket carry, but it can go in a bag. And if you're doing that night patrol, sometimes dogs and I go for walks at night, and you run into all kinds of exciting stuff around here in Texas. So Cajun throw 365 loose in a pocket, gym shorts, but handhold. Yeah, that's another thing. Just the generalized situational awareness. Having it ready to go. If you're driving around and stuff, like when you stop, going to get fuel, that's where you can become a victim really quick. Like there's people just waiting for you. Like if you're in a bad side of town, don't stop at that gas station. Go a little further unless you don't have a choice. But even when you get to the nicer gas stations, pay attention. That's just me. So that's what I want to talk about a little bit, just some other bag options. And I figure rather than doing a video on it, I just do it on live and have some foam with my friends. Yeah, we're in Houston. Shit's real every day. Every day there's some madness. I don't know, could you all hear the sirens a minute ago? I think it's probably more due to the weather wreaking havoc around here. The rain just kind of let up a little bit. I may still be able to throw that chicken on the barbecue tonight. We will see. But the other thing, we need an Apache, right? The other thing I want to talk about, again, just throw this out there to all my peeps. We got a great community here. Randall with Randall's Little Adventures has a premiere going on tonight at 7 for his video release. He's been doing that. Excuse me. The last couple weeks, I think it's been pretty awesome. I appreciate that, Pilgrim. Thank you so much. All I want to do is just put out quality information to folks. Like I'm not out here. there's stuff I know and there's stuff I don't know. There's stuff I'm good at. There's stuff I'm not good at. There's stuff that y'all are good at. Um, but I think, when you have an opportunity to share information to help somebody be better, you should, right? So, a lot of chatter hasn't been about urban patrols, and that's kind of why I did it. We'll see what kind of traction it gets, but I was very honest when I was saying I think, a lot of us live in town. Maybe not so much on this channel. Maybe not so much in this chat either. A lot of y'all are rural, but or suburbs or whatever. But getting out, doing a patrol of your area is a great idea. Wherever it is. I'm sorry, I got distracted there. But yeah, Randall's got his premiere coming up. Randall, is it safe to say that Saturday nights at 7 you're going to be doing a premiere on videos? Y'all still there? What the shit just happened? Did I lose y'all for a second? That was strange as hell. Like the screen just went black. All right, oh, nice. Okay, appreciate the feedback there, Pilgrim. Jacob, you carry 2 on you? You carry 2 pistols? I'm curious. What do you carry? What was Randall saying? Yeah, you're living the good life there, Glory. Randall's gonna try to keep it a thing. Live's been getting janky, so it's got to be the weather. It has to be. It has to be. Cajun carries 2. That's interesting. All right. I usually carry 1 and just extra mags. And if I'm carrying 2, it's like a long gun. That's just me. Like if I'm carrying something else, it's like a shotgun, it's a AR pistol, something like that. And it's in a bag or in the truck or something like that. Oh my gosh, this is a good beer. We're probably going to go for about another 8 minutes here. Try to keep it right at 30 minutes so that everyone can get prepared for Randall's live here that's coming up at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, Pilgrim, it's been weird. I've been talking with a lot of folks, and it's been weird weather. I know Grace was talking about the wind. It's been windy here. The thunderstorms today have been outrageous. It's been ridiculous. I was actually, it's funny. Yeah, free advertising. Yeah, you're welcome, Randall. Happy to do that. Your channel's awesome. I love it. We've become friends through YouTube. Again, another great thing about YouTube. But I was thinking about TMT earlier today. He was doing a live, or he joined the whole world. It makes you wonder if that harp is doing some shit. Can't even go film outside. I had the same issue. I was trying to actually do a urban patrol video, and my damn camera stand kept falling over. I can't win. Damn it, what was I just talking? Oh, TMT. He was on Lawfully Arms channel. It was like, I don't know, like a week or so ago, and he was working on his washing machine. And so I was in your shoes this week, TMT. My washer shit the bed, and I was trying to get it fixed, and I couldn't get it going. I tried all the tricks with YouTube, nothing. Called a technician out, and of course here's where the fuckery ensues. They're like, well, for the technician to come out and evaluate, it's $70, and then if you go forward with the service, they discount that $70 towards the service. I'm like, okay, well, because whatever's going on, it's beyond me. So the guy shows up yesterday and says, goes, yeah, like he's in there like 30 seconds. I got bad news for you. I'm like, you were the shittiest salesman ever. He's like, he goes, it's unbalanced. I was like, I know, I read the fucking codes. Like I got that. He's like, but it's beyond that. Like the bearings are going out. So he goes, if your deeper problem is the bearings, and it's like $1,000 fix. And then he goes, just to get it working right now, that'll get you going for 3 to 6 months is going to be $500. $500 for a temp fix, and then $1,000 for a semi not so long-term permanent fix. That just doesn't work. And what irks me is they don't make anything to last anymore. Please tell me I'm not the only one that thinks this. Washers, dryers, dishwashers, refrigerator. Well, refrigerators sometimes, depending on what kind you got. But they don't make shit to last. It just, but it literally craps out like the day after the warranty. That's typically what happens. Like it's just garbage. And so it's frustrating. So I ended up buying a new washer, and it's all China's fault. I don't even know. Like it's just sometimes you get lucky, but yeah, it's just they don't. So here's what irks me. It's on purpose. Right. That's exactly it. But so here's what's funny. When I was up in Colorado last November, before my dad passed, when they had moved out there, my mom's dryer is the same dryer I remember from a kid. All right, and when it messed up, like they'd have someone come out and fix it, and it'd be like $100 or whatever, but it was still like way cheaper than having somebody or going and buying a new one. It's just horseshit is really what it is. So short version is Andrew had to buy a new washing machine, and it was more than the 500, less than 1,000. I found a deal at Lowe's on a washer. Got it delivered today, but I spent the morning unhooking the washer, which really wasn't the problem. The problem was it was new pole. I'm not actually putting a poll out here. I'm just asking everybody for washing machines. Top load or front load? Top load or front load? So the one I had was a front load, and the thing was huge. It was massive. Like you could get, yeah, that's what I went back to, because the front load is just horse shit, and I had to take my goddamn door off to get this son of a bitch out. And it was still just barely. Those damn front loads weigh like a metric fuck ton too. They're just the worst. So thank God for dollies, right? I got Grace. I thought that said top load with alligator. I was like, would you move down here? That's what we do down here. We just take our clothes, throw a fucking baby alligator in there, and mix it up. That's what we do. Agitator, not alligator, or agitate the alligator. Maybe, I don't know. Is that your bag, baby? That is such a good beer. I'm just picking on you, Grace. I just can't read. The avocado green, I just saw that. That's coming back, Randall. It's coming back. I'm pouring myself another Crawford Bock here. I'm happy to hear the rain not raining right now. That's a victory here. That is a victory. Man, Cajun. So those commercial grade ones, shit, those things are huge. I'll tell you, TMT, like real talk. Shit, I could probably get you on a flight here and back for cheaper than it is to fix stuff. No bullshit. Isn't that messed up? Martin Moore in the balcony. Welcome. But truly, TMT, like I could probably hop on Priceline or something like that. I could probably fly you down and back in, less than $300, and then with your knowledge of stuff, you'd probably, let's say it's another 100 in parts, maybe, right? So I don't know, $400. That's Still cheaper, right? Still cheaper. Good to see everyone in the chat. Happy Saturday to everybody. Kind of circling back on Pilgrim's thing there. You know, I had mentioned HARP. I want to say TMT also talked about HARP in one of his live chats one time. What's y'all's thought on that? Y'all think it's bullshit? Y'all think it's a real thing? You know, so essentially those that let's see, a fixed $1,000 problem for $28. Ship the part to your door. Having the right tools, that man, that's the and the knowledge, but the right tools is a big part there. That HARP. So those of you who don't know, it's this field, and I believe it's in Alaska, if I'm not mistaken. With all these essentially like radar dishes pointed up the sky to essentially weaponize weather. It's quite frankly brilliant from a tactical standpoint. What better way to completely shit on your enemy than, you know, throw a shit ton of bad weather on them? Tornadoes, hurricanes, you know. they say they used HARP to for Katrina. You know, again, I'm not trying to, don't put on your foil helmets yet, folks, but lizard people running flat Earth. Pilgrim, don't get me started on the lizard people. Don't get me started. But yeah, no, they. I don't know what exactly it's doing. I haven't read up on it that much, but it's essentially they can weaponize weather. That's essentially what they can do. They can manipulate it, really. Pilgrim, I'm right with you. You don't know what to believe anymore. You know, the only thing I think that's probably more brilliant than weaponizing weather. All right, now listen. I know you're gonna want to put your full helmets on after this, but you know, everyone, excuse me, wants to talk about zombies, right? You know, you got these people that fantasize about zombie apocalypse and everything. I'll tell you right now, if zombies happen, it's going to be terrible. All right, it's not going to be, it's not going to be like the Night of the Living Dead where they're all walking slow and shit like that. It's going to be more like the 28 days later where they're fucking running after you. Getting hard for zombies. Of course you are, TMT. That doesn't surprise me at all. But like, you take something like that, like you weaponize something where a populace can destroy itself. Like you don't have to blow up buildings. Just do crackheads count? You remember, you know, I do live in Houston. Plenty of crackheads around here. They're coming for you, Barbara. Was that a good impression? I try in the impressions. If you don't believe in zombies are not prepared for zombies, yeah. but it's one of those, like, it's true. You know what? Just like the chemical warfare. You know, if you can, you know, exterminate a populace without damaging infrastructure, it's brilliant warfare. It's fucked up, but it's brilliant warfare. So, I don't know. HARP, again, same thing. Messing with the weather. The weather has been wonky. We were just talking about that earlier. It's been wonky all across the country. We got people on this live right now. East Coast, Midwest, Gulf Coast, West Coast. And it's just been nuts. Girl, someone was helping me, but damn, she was tweaking. Was she tweaking or twerking? If she's doing the other, you should have called me. Oh, God. So, we got about 5 minutes of counting here till we hit 1835 or 1830 Central Time. That gives everybody 30 minutes to get prepared for Randall's Little Adventures premiere on that meth or something. Is she cute and single? Martin knows all about the twerking up there on the balcony. That's how Martin's up there with all those beads just waiting. Just waiting. Oh yeah. Good times on this. Good times on the ACR Protect live streams. If you're not having a good time on here, I don't know. Well, I was a little curious. I was if Glory's still on here. What I get, like, I've multiple people have said that I have a big head, but like, were they saying that, like, oh, my skin like wrapped all the way around my face or something? I was like, that's normally what skin does. It wraps around your face unless you're Leatherface and you're wearing somebody else's skin, which I'm not past doing that either. Or am I? This coming Tuesday for a chat. Well, let's tell you what. Let's look at the bat phone here. Let's see what Tuesday has in store for Andrew. Tuesday the 8th. What time on Tuesday, TMT? God, Wednesday is gonna suck ass. Oh God. Next week's just gonna suck in general there. No, you're not putting me on the spot. No, I'm looking forward to the one-on-one chat with you, man. I really am. That'd be cool. Yeah, no, I'll throw you an email here. I'll see what everything looks like. In my line of work, folks, because I know everyone on here is everyone has their problems and their work and everything, and I tell you, like, last week I had to suspend an entire client managed team due to stupid shit, and so it's kind of been dumb trying to see what's going to transpire from there, because I've had plenty of headaches of calls of dealing with another book of business, because people just want to go to the top and talk to people at the top, and my job's to mitigate that. So convince them that I'm the top, so they don't bother my bosses. That really should be everyone's rule, just so you know. Your job should be to make your boss's job easier. And any interview I've been in, I've always said that, hey, my job's to make your job easier. Sadly, some of my subordinates don't have the same sentiment, and they're going to learn. Kind of tired of catching more shit than a portable toilet. But we are coming up on 1830. I did want this to be just a quick live talking about some different Urban Patrol pack options, and mainly talk about Randall's Little Adventures and his premiere in 30 minutes. So what I'm doing is I'm giving y'all 30 minutes back so y'all can get yourself a cocktail, get yourself some chow, get yourself some popcorn, whatever you want to do in the next 30 minutes, so that you can be on time and on the premiere for Randall's Little Adventures. What's going to be cool is a lot of y'all will probably already be on there. I'll be on there, so we can continue some different conversations. Definitely looking forward to it. So that being said, I'm gonna put down the rest of this Crawford Bock. I mentioned this is only like 4.5. I'm gonna need to step up my game. This is not hitting it. Yeah, Randall, you better perform. They're gonna learn today. I'm telling you. I'm a pretty cool boss. I really am. I'm a pretty cool dude. I just want people to do their shit. That's it. I just want you to do your job. Make my job easier. So, anyhow, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for popping in on my live. All of you, I really love it. Y'all are the best. cheers to every single one of you. For those of you that were handling any trolls that we had in the channel, it doesn't get any better than that. You know, just having folks help make my job easier. So thank you for that. Happy Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I screenshotted everyone on here, so you better be in Randall's Little Adventures premiere. If not, I'm going to find you and mail you a box of shit. Hey, Twin. Well, we were just ending, but Twin, just so you can catch it, I did see that call, and I'm going to call you back in literally 1 minute. Randall's Little Adventures has a premiere going on in 30 minutes, 28 minutes. If you're able to pop on there, that'd be great. If you're able to throw something in Discord to get some of our peeps in there, that'd be awesome. Grace throwing axes tonight. That sounds badass. Martin's hungry. There's not a restaurant up there on the balcony. What the hell? What the hell? So, yep. Twin, I'm going to give you a ring here in about 1 minute if you're available, brother, if I can call you back. Everybody else, cheers. Happy Saturday again. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thanks for being part of the ACR Protect channel. Y'all are awesome. Be on Randall's Little Adventures premiere in 27 minutes. Be there or be square. That's all I'm going to say. Until next time, y'all take care. We'll see you.